growing old for anybody presents a lot of problems, and with people with HIV, AIDS, it's just another added burden to add to the ones you already have, and it depends upon your ability to cope with all of this, how you get through it all. I think services for people who are older with HIV are practically are very limited and almost unknown. I don't think many of us know about services that are available for us, either socially or medically, in terms of as a group. We all have doctors, and most of them are not particularly aware of your age. I feel sort of isolated in that. I don't know where to go to meet other people like myself. Each generation of drugs is less toxic than the one before, but that does not mean that you don't have side effects. I don't believe people when they say they don't have any side effects. I just don't. These drugs are very strong. They're chemotherapy, for goodness sakes. They are chemotherapy. So, of course, you're going to have side effects of one sort or another, whether it's neuropathy or incredible diarrhea or just the day in the week when you feel awful because it's your day in the week, so to speak. They're not easy to take. They're rough on the system. You can't combine them with a lot of different foods, whatever. But again, these are problems that most people aging also have without them. So it's a double whammy, I think. I mentioned to you this drug Viriad is very problematic for a number of people because of not only neuropathy, but of bone density, making it much easier for you to break your bones, which is a big problem for older people. And it's compounded by the fact that Gilead, the manufacturer, all drug manufacturers are completely uninterested in doing further tests on the drug once they have released them. In my case, I discovered that I was taking 50% more Viriad than my system could absorb. And I had to do that by finding a special test to find that out, and was able to cut the Viriad dose by half. But most people don't know that. You take the recommended dose that the manufacturer says. And what we're discovering is that all of us, every single one of us, is either taking too much or too little of every single drug that we take. The activists, those that remained alive, were willing to accept what they got without further continuing the fight. Mm-hmm. So there are many things still left to fight for, like a cure, for instance. And you do not hear the word cure anywhere from anybody's mouth. It's like it's a forgotten goal, and it shouldn't be.